Esther, and I'm part of the Trypraying team in France. We would just like to say hello, and we hope you're having a great time tonight. We would just like to introduce you a bit of Trypraying in France. My father gave me the Trypraying book 2 years ago, and I read it and said, wow, this would be really good in France. And so the step was taken that I phoned David, and he was sitting next to one of the team members of France, which is Tiffany, in the Albert Hall. And he was talking to Tiffany about getting the book into France, and I telephoned at the same time. So it was a flashbulb from God. So this is how Trypraying has started in France.
Hi everybody, c'est Jean-Pierre. Voilà, I'm going to speak in French. Donc je me suis occupé de la traduction, donc avec Yann qui n'est pas ici, Odile aussi, et d'autres aussi qui ont participé à la traduction de Trypraying en français et Si je priais. Et on est très heureux de ce que maintenant on a le livret, voilà, Trypraying avec nous. Et merci Seigneur pour le livret Trypraying.
Bonjour, je suis Odile et vraiment on est reconnaissant parce qu'il y a eu des dons qui ont été donnés et on a pu imprimer 10 000 petits livrets et aujourd'hui on s'apprête à les distribuer. Priez pour nous.
Bye.
Donc merci à tous et voilà, donc on pense à vous. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hello everyone, my name's Jo. I lead an organisation called Mainly Music that started in Aotearoa, New Zealand and is now also in Australia, United Kingdom and a few other places, but officially in those places. Hey, I remember the very first time I picked up a Trypraying. I was leading a workshop in Aberdeenshire and found this little book on a table in the foyer of the church where the workshop was taking place, and I was hooked. I could see how precious this little book was. And so David, you and I met when I was down at the Alpha conference. I remember that little cafe we met in, and we talked about bringing Trypraying to Australia and New Zealand. Thank you for believing in me, even though the sales haven't happened quite the way I had anticipated, especially with COVID in the middle of all that. But I do have some stories. I have stories of Mainly Music groups. So Mainly Music is very like a toddler group with a lot more support and resourcing, and worked around a music session that is really fun and interactive. So we say that together with the local church plant and other places of or communities of faith, we help them create a joy-filled community of belonging where Jesus can be revealed. And that's exactly where Trypraying comes in. And so some of the teams have given out Trypraying to all the families who come along. And then what they've noticed is a couple of weeks later, people want to chat about prayer and ask questions about prayer. Other times when people pray for families who are going through tough times, we've encouraged them to then give them a Trypraying book, because prayer is just talking to God and everybody can do that. The simplicity of that little book is just priceless. And David, we are so grateful that you allowed us to print a New Zealand Australia version, and that we have been able to further the kingdom using your resource. Congratulations on 1 million copies. I celebrate. I am so disappointed not to be able to be there at this event. Thank you for connecting with us. Thank you for journeying with us. Claire and you have been wonderful friends, and I'm so grateful that God brought us together. I want to finish off with a greeting from New Zealand, and that is Kia ora, kia kaha, mate wa. So I said hello, Be bold, be strong. Farewell. Ka kite.
Hi, I'm Ludwig from Germany, and we're excited that Trypraying is going to start in Germany soon. The name will be Probier beten. The booklet is ready. We do have a company who's doing the fulfillment. It's a Christian company called Chris Media, and they are excited to work with us. They want to share their connections they have into the Christian community and beyond. And we do have church pastors and church staff, and for example Hamburg or in Plauen, myself in Hessen, who are really expecting good and great things throughout Probier beten, and with your help we can make it happen, because we still need some fundings for the first and big print, made 5,000, maybe 10,000. We're looking forward to it. So Trypraying, Probier beten will be a blessing for us in Germany.
Hi there, Morgan Pollant here, representing the Trypraying USA and Canada team. I am in one of our participating churches, and picked this location today for a couple of reasons. Just to let you know that this past Easter, there were 25 churches very similar to this that are in the Seattle area that participated in a citywide effort, and it went really, really well. And also, I picked this location because this is a church that really gets what Trypraying's about. And they have been in discussion with us about providing us with an office, having a space for some volunteers, and that's where we are. We are in a place where we need a place for other people to come and team up on projects across North America. Lastly, I just want to say this, over the past 3 years, 46,000 books have been printed and distributed, and it's in 37 states and different locations in Canada, about 20 or so. And we're excited what God's doing. So we're praying for you, and nice to be teamed up with you.
About 6 months ago, my family and I moved to Kiev in Ukraine to serve here with Operation Mobilization. Soon after we arrived, I received an email from David to my mailbox, and he was wondering if anything could be done in Ukraine. He's been praying and thinking about the situation here. And the truth is that it's been really challenging here. People are often feeling lonely, stressed, tired. Many people are fighting at the front line, or they lost their loved ones, and people just don't know what's gonna come, what's ahead of them. But despite all the pain and heartbrokenness, God's love and His light is really shining more than ever. People are often thinking about life, about death, about suffering, and what's gonna happen after they die. And often they pray. Sometimes they pray desperately, just crying to God and just not knowing why things are happening in the way they are. But they are praying, and they want to pray. So when David wrote to me, I was so excited, and I knew it's an answer from God. We found an organization that will grow the project in Ukraine, and hopefully by Christmas the brochures and the website should be done. And God willing, in June 2025, 100 theology students should be involved in the project, and 700 churches should be cooperating in Trypraying Ukraine. Thank you so much for coming here and for being part of the story. It's really a great joy to be part of the Trypraying family. And above all, it's really amazing to be part of what God is doing in His kingdom across Europe. Blessings to you all from Ukraine.